Tirado again in the thick of it. Good hard contest at the moment. Flicked out by Clark. One of those players hoping to establish himself. Not 15, according to the umpire. Canelio gave it up. Green, and they've got another one.
Real early call on that because he ended up getting held. That's
good hassling again. Turner's having an impact. Lays another good tackle. Keeps it in the area. And that's got to be rewarded. Turner opens up the angle and bends it around with perfection. Goldstein was searched for lob, held him out, and then had the palm down. And there's Stevie J on the deck at the moment, looking injured. So we'll keep an eye on that.
I think he caught one on top of the head, just as Goldstein has knocked that ball down from the ruck hit out.
No free either way. It was almost a throw as well. Mumford to Kelly. Smith. Matt Jackdaw.
well done, Matt Jack.
Higgins away. He's got Goldstein resting at full forward. He goes short to Waite. Harvey, Dalsano, Petrie, Wells, Ferrito, all farewell. From 48, he struck it nicely. It sounded beautiful.
Yeah. That's a beautiful kick.
The middle stages of that first term.
Dangerous kick in. Obviously, that's part of the game plan to go central. Back forward, and it is a goal off the boot of Turner. He's having a pretty good afternoon at the office. Goal square to Waite. Superb.
Vital player for him and a really good player as well.
Well, Melbourne looking good. Halfway through the second term.
Another good mover.
Dropping into the hole. Oh, it's a free kick. He dropped the mark. Callum Ward and Bruce.
It was late, but look, realistically, this is not a bad investment for later on.
He's been rested so far, and he's not allowed to play round one. Of course, he's suspended, but he's allowed to play in this final JLT game to get some game time into him. Green, slick hands to Smith, who takes off for 9, drives it long. How's that for the perfect start? A 9-pointer to open the second half.
He sees the goals, gets a sniff, and he ain't turning sideways.
You mentioned in almost any other side. Well, he's out of contract as well, Devon Smith, so he might end up somewhere else. Green bangs it inside 50.
Oh, pace of Cameron as well.
And he might run in. He didn't
well done.
Close the angle down, but he backed his own skills in. Turnover. Kelly. Got it from Canelio, heads out wide. Here's the run we talked about. Driving kick. Green had the set and rams it home. Shaw got there, got a knuckle on it, but not enough. Swallow. Dumont. Matt Jackdaw, if he can get near it, got there, thumped away in the end from him. Into the pocket, tucked in. That is an absolute gem from Simpkin. He might play round one.
Easy
Gift, isn't it?
Goldstein and Mumford in the middle. Canelio caught by Swallow. Didn't have a prior opportunity, and he's hurt his knee. He's hurt his knee there.
Yeah. He'll come straight off, I reckon. That's a bench there,
just
Lynchy.
the talent, and there's Canelio.
That's
just Dylan Shield just putting the arm around him.
Yeah, Aiden Core behind with his arms folded.
So a few concerns for GWS going into round one.
Caught. Scully makes amends. Drops it into the pocket. And back with the flight, Cameron. Well, for a pre-season game, that is awesome commitment.
It is. That's great courage going back.
Opens up the angle and bends it through by a coat of paint. Hanson.
Touch, play on. Play on.
Cunnington.
That was Green who contested that one in the forward pocket, and Nick asked about his work rate before. He led up for the ball on the wing.
Cameron danced his way inside 50 and drove it home. Rovat to start it all. Hibbert gets another chance. Right. He's got Waite peeling back. It's in a good spot. Hands to it. Still in a good spot. Opens up the angle. Outside of the boot. He's had a fantastic night.
Yeah, there's Toby Green.
And look at that one. And we mentioned before, got a little bit angry towards the end of the game against the Swans. He just needs to be careful. You don't want to be rubbed out. I mean, that's not a reportable incident, but he just has to be careful for those sort of things.
Sam Wright's thinking he then turned into the aggressor and he ended up on the ground. Let's have a look.
Oh, yeah, Thompson the first one. Cameron said, I'm not taking that. So he's been reported because that has sufficient force. So Thompson won't get reported for inciting it.
It's an aggressive attack at the ball by Green.
Ward.
Get it
Kennedy.
there.
Green can go back to Ward. Devon Smith looks at the big sticks and that'll bend beautifully.
He was always going to straighten up, Dwayne. Hasn't had a great 12 months in terms of being injury-free, but a real talent and a bigger kid again is young Setterfield.
Oh, Setterfield, yeah.
Yeah, he's something else now. We get a shot at it.
There's 9.
So back to Wilson for the big long 9. It took him a while to set it all up.